Getting old. All right, hey guys, it's HarleyWood. So, coronavirus. It's crazy, man. My family has been pretty much locked in the house for almost 2 weeks. Now, we have a bunch of property. The kids we're riding four-wheelers, we're having fun, but this weekend is my father's birthday. I'm gonna take that opportunity to get everybody out, go to the mountains where he lives, and we're gonna go just enjoy some family time in the mountains. Now, I've been seeing a lot of promotions and ads on Facebook, Instagram for plate carriers, body armor, backpacks, like tactical backpacks and things like that. And it kind of shows what's trending right now. Now, I don't think we're to that point, but I'm never gonna not use the opportunity to take some cool gear with me. So I'm gonna take this Checkpoint Gamut from Vertx. Now, I actually got this from a very interesting place, and I'll go over more of that later, but this backpack is big enough to take my pistol caliber carbines, or if I put a folding stock on my SBR, I could probably get that in here, but I'm gonna take my 9mm pistol caliber carbine with me. This is my 9mm from CMMG, and I'm waiting right now for UPS. They should be delivering soon. I'll go put this back inside. They should be delivering soon, and I ordered the rip brace from CMMG, so I can collapse this thing down as much as possible. It's got that SBA 3 pistol brace on the end of it. But I say I'll go put this inside, but this dude's seen me. He literally drove up one time, and I had muck boots on, shorts, no shirt, and a .22 rifle. Out here taking care of a squirrel that kept getting in the barn, and he pulled up and he didn't say nothing, man. Out where I live, it's probably not uncommon. But anyway, I'm gonna take the opportunity to get the family out of the house, get some of this cabin fever out of our systems, and we're gonna just go enjoy some family time. I'm gonna take this with me and finish up a full review of this. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the North Georgia Mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains. There's my dad's house. It is absolutely beautiful out here. This is the first time using this bag. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I'm gonna give you just first impressions. This is not an extensive use video. It is bigger than a normal backpack, I'll tell you that, but it kind of has to be, right? If you're going to be carrying an AR-15 pistol or even something that has a folding brace on it, it's got to be a little bit bigger than your traditional JanSport backpack. So let's work our way outside in. All right, first on the outside, this serves as a carry handle. There's also a dedicated carry handle in the front, all right? But you'll notice this little tab right here. You can simply break this away, and there is MOLLE inside of there, as well as a Velcro panel. You can see I have a couple Glock 19 magazines right there. There are also these retainer straps that you can clip, and then it won't break open all of the way. So let's say you wanted to stow a helmet or a jacket or something like that. You could actually affix those clips and then stow a helmet or a jacket or something in there like that. So there's also kind of an admin pocket on the outside here. It's about 4 inches deep. And there's also a keeper in there, so if you wanted to throw some keys. And it's kind of a light color on the inside, so it gives you some contrast. If that was all black on the inside and you were digging through there, especially if it wasn't broad daylight, oftentimes it's hard to see what's inside those pouches. Okay, same on both sides. There are these big pockets on both sides. Zip them open, perfect for like a 24-ounce water bottle or something like that to keep in there. And both of these pockets actually run through, and they come out a port at the top. That port is accessible either from inside the main compartment as well as these side pockets. So let's say you wanted to run a radio or something inside this pocket and have it run up, you could have it run out the port right there. Or a water hydration bladder, if you put it inside the main compartment, again, you could run it out that port. All right, so on the back panel here, here's that signature pull tab that you're used to on Vertx bags. So if you need to get quick access, you're wearing it, you sling it around, you can open it up. Just kidding. I'm gonna try to do this without dropping my laptop out of here. If I open this up, you can see I've got my laptop stored in the back. Now, once we get in the inside, there is a dedicated laptop component in there too, but this will make a little more sense in a minute why I don't have it there. This surface here is full hook lined Velcro. And inside here is a plastic rigid panel, but I've also put my soft body armor in there. On the pads, there is an adjustable sternum strap. It's adjustable not only for the width, but also the ride height. Backpack straps can completely stow away if you want them to. So if I break loose the buckles at the bottom here, hide them away down inside the top, and then the straps can actually stow away inside these little portholes here. And here is a pass-through, so if you wanted to run this on your luggage carry handle, you could run it down the carry handle like that and it would stay on your back, on your luggage bag. Now, I also saw some guy demoing this at SHOT Show last year, and he said, if you want to stick your arm through there and use it as a shield, you could certainly do that too. Damn bugs. All right, enough screwing around. All right, let's get into the main pocket. So there is a tab at the top here if you wanted to quickly pull and deploy this open. Could simply pull, there you go, and break it down to get quick access to whatever's on the inside here. All right, so just a real quick, if you haven't seen it, this is my CMMG 9mm. And you're gonna say, well, wait, what is that thing? I'll post a link in the description below. This is the 9 AR conversion. 9mm in a standard M4 or AR-15 lower, obviously with a 9mm upper. So the inside of the bag, you do have loop Velcro down this front here, and there is a little bit of loop here, as well as a mesh see-through pouch. I am not a huge fan of these horizontal pockets that Vertx does. I was very critical of these on my, what's it called? My messenger bag, my dedicated laptop bag that I used from Vertx for several years, quite honestly. But I found when you put battery banks in here or pens or whatever, they tend to fall out because they're not sitting upright. Now, again, it might be personal preference. Your mileage may vary. You may not have a problem with it, but I'm not a huge fan of those horizontal pouches. There is a retention strap here if you wanted to use a water hydration system, but this black panel here is a dedicated laptop panel. Now, it is adjustable. It has these little accordion sides on it and bottom, so you can adjust the height of it. It's also removable. You can take this thing out of here completely. One thing I think they did a really nice job in thinking this out is the bottom of it, it's all secured with Velcro, and the bottom of it sits up off the bottom of the bag. You see, I can undo it, and I can accordion this to different ride heights and secure it. Now, the beauty of this being up off the bottom of the bag is if your laptop's in here and you set it down, that rigid panel in the back is going to take that impact, not your laptop. And I'll tell you from experience, I literally just got back from a business trip to Virginia, and I love my nutsack. I love my nutsack laptop bag. That's the name of it. I'll post a link in the description below. But it was sitting on top of my luggage, and I went into the restroom at the airport, and it toppled forward and it landed on its bottom edge, and I cracked the screen on my laptop. This keeps it up off of the edge, and you have all of this padding and breathing room around the laptop. So hopefully that wouldn't happen with a bag like this. And if you wanted to remove this, it's simply Velcroed in behind this panel. You can remove it, and then you have a full Velcro panel on the back as well as the front. All right, so let's talk about what size platforms you can fit in here, all right? This is a 5-inch barrel on this 9mm. I also have a 5-inch barrel on my 5.7 by 28 upper from CMMG, and it fits in here pretty perfectly. You can see the top there. Now, I do have an 8-inch 10mm and a 45 ACP pistol caliber carbine. They're just about an inch too tall. Now, Some of that may be dependent on the length of the buffer system that you have in there, whether you have a folding stock on it. If you have a folding stock, you're not gonna have a problem. I think you can probably fit a 10.5 to maybe even a 12-inch in here, because you're buying a lot of real estate on the bottom by being able to fold that stock up. But in this configuration, this kind of, you know, unfolded configuration, a 5-inch with a muzzle device is about the tallest I was able to fit. So I think I might get that Law folding adapter so that I could carry my SBR in here. I have a 10.5-inch SBR. If you guys have any experience with it, any pro tips or any alternatives that I should consider, let me know in the comments below. So why is this a particularly interesting idea at this point in time? With all this virus stuff that's going on, there's a lot of people freaking out, and you know, to one extreme or another. Some people don't worry enough about it. Some people are way too worried about it. I find myself kind of in the middle. Those of you who want to have something in your vehicle or to carry with you that's a little more firepower than a standard handgun, this may be a good option. So why from CMMG? Well, the nice thing is it's a one-stop shop. You could buy that. You could buy a pistol caliber carbine upper like this, or, you know, a full rifle caliber upper, and it doesn't even have to ship to an FFL. It can literally show up at your door. This has nothing to do with any paperwork. You could buy this and CMMG will ship it directly to you. Won't look just like this when you get it, but you get the idea. Now this is the 9mm version. They do have lowers that accept Glock magazines, or 45s that accept Glock magazines, the 10mm that accepts Glock magazines. I've reviewed them all. My most recent kind of favorite one is the 5.7 by 28. So you get 40 rounds in a standard M4 AR-15 lower. All you have to do is buy that 5.7 upper from CMMG, throw in a backpack, and you're good to go. All right guys, so that's it, the Vertx Gamut Checkpoint from CMMG. It's about $179.95 at the time of filming this video. Again, there's a link in the description below to my website where you can get all the information on how to find this. So thanks for coming on this little trip with me. I'm gonna roll in just some family pictures at the end of this. Most of the stuff that I do is not very personal with you guys. I don't let you into my family life too much. And I probably should. You know, there's a lot of channels on YouTube where I enjoy seeing the human side, or the more personal side of their lives. So I'm gonna show you, roll in some pictures at the end here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, please subscribe down below. Hit that little bell icon if you wanna know when I release more videos. Got lots more to come, and I'll see you in the next one.